Okay, so actually in the car, this is the first day this year where I'm getting out and specifically sort of doing my fact finding. I like to call it paid research, and I got this idea, this tip from Eben Pagan, just an amazing marketer and teacher. And Eben's mindset a lot of the time is when you put a product together, or you're in the process of putting up a product together, go and see people, go knock on doors, meet people, speak to them face to face, find the ones that are willing to talk to you and answer the kind of questions that will help you craft really good products, because then it's not sort of down to what you may be thinking people want. You will actually get the chance to speak to them. So what I'm doing now, I'm just sort of heading into some of the little villages that are local to me, going to ask some questions, some meaningful questions. Of course I'm going to drop some things off. I've got some flyers. One is a paid product, and the other is just training. One is for websites, the other is for Facebook pages, Facebook course. So it'll be just really interesting as I'm putting them down, what people say about websites, what they say about Facebook, because this information is really, really important. And one other thing that I really wanted to push across too is that I have gathered business from just knocking on doors and going to see people. There's no question about it. And I think sometimes we get so sort of digitally and internet-based with our way of thinking, hey, this is the best way to sort of approach people because, quote unquote, it's easier to do. It's of less fuss to us. We can and clone it a lot of the time, meaning we can send something out not just to one person but to 100 or 1,000 people, and we think that's the way to go. But I just feel on the flip side, anytime you speak to a business owner and somebody's actually made the effort to go and see them, and provided it's not an overly hard sell as well, that can be really, really important. And I just know that the feedback that I got last year from one, I'll never forget this, one lady in particular, when I was talking to her about Facebook pages, and I remember she was so dismissive about it that I even sort of said, hey look, how about I come in and create it for you and just, you know, let's see if we can monetize it, and if you monetize it, I'll get a cut out of it. And she says, no, you know, because I'd still be the one who has to update it every day. And that in effect laid the foundation for me creating the blueprint, you know, and showing people how they can actually manage their timeline an hour a week and get 7 days of real quality content. So, you know, don't neglect the significance of being able to get in front of people.